Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Grigsby's War in the Pacific Admirals Edition. So, now, we do have a few alterations to make to our battle plans down here in the Marshall Islands. Namely, I need to set the correct mission for my planes, and on top of that, I need to actually give them the correct mission orders. Right then, so what we're going to do then is we're going to look for our planes. So we have the G3s over on here. No, where are they now? G3s... but not here. Ah, there we go, the G3M2 Nell, sorry. Let's take a look then. So they are on a search, these guys are on reconnaissance, which is understandable considering there's only one of them, so I don't really want to see them taken out. Now then, we do have the American task force down here to the south, actually. How far to the south? Not too far actually, well within range, we do have a submarine here which I will route up here, and I believe I already am actually. Now these invasion fleets are really under threat. There's not much I may be able to do about them. And that's a lot of cargo to be losing there. So what we're going to have to do then is we're going to have to set our flights out there to attack. Right then, so what we need to do then is we need to go and have it to naval attack. There we go, naval attack. Okay. Right then. Search patrol levels. Okay, we're also going to have to turn down that range. Well, we'll turn it down to about 14. I think that could be quite right. Okay. So what we're going to do then is we're going to go and try to figure out how I can set this properly. Control levels. Ah, here we go. Right, naval attack. Yep, that's good. So at the moment we only have 20% of the squadron allocated, so what we need to do then is actually increase that. So go for about 50. 50 on patrol. There we go. Anti-surface warfare, or, well, anti-submarine warfare. There we go. They are now set to naval attack, so they should rightly attack. There we go. Now what I need to do is have the other... Yep, there we go. Which should be more than enough. So need the flights in the area, the other fighters in the area to be set to escort, actually. These are search planes, so really no use. Yep, naval... you're on reconnaissance, that's okay. These guys, however, they're not fantastic, but they should be okay for now. Right. Yeah, I don't know if they'd have the range for that. I could set their maximum range, which is that already. Oh dear. I could potentially move them closer. I could move them to the airbase over here. I don't know if they'll be intercepted midway. I don't know what the capacity of this airfield actually is, now that I mention it. 0! Right, well, that's not going to do, is it? Explains why we only have a few aircraft here. These guys are on patrol. I'm going to set them to naval attack, actually. There we go, patrol levels. Go for 50-50. And done. We need to try and get some tires going on this force over here. I desperately need it to happen. These are just transports on training. We do have some damaged ships here. Cruiser mine layers. A destroyer here as well. Okay. We do have an air base over here, which does have a good amount of aircraft. I mean, there's only 9 fighters here, but that is definitely more. Okay. Now, what is the purpose of this aircraft? Float transport, okay. That makes sense. I could do with having them moved around, actually. That would be quite useful in other areas of the Pacific. You're on escort already, but you... You can be on naval attack. Okay, naval attack. Patrol levels. 50-50. There we go. I'm trying to think where they may go. I think that could do, though. Okay, so we'll set it to... 150 is quite wide, but... they could go in either direction, and I'd like to be in a position to potentially catch them. Okay. Make sure that's correct. That is in fact not correct. Quite far off, in fact. Okay. We'll just have it as it is now. We'll set that range to about 10 hexes. That should be plenty. Okay. In fact, I think I may set that to be quite... we'll set it to 15, just... Actually, no, that should be the mission hex. We'll set it to, 12, just in case. There we go, that should be more than enough. Okay. So we're trying to rally what we have down here to be of any use. We do have these submarines over here, which I will have travel down here as fast as possible. Okay. I need submarines down here. I just need something down here that I can use to attack. That would be great. We do have plenty of submarines, so that is a good thing. So what we could try to do then is try to get a good amount of them down into that area of the Marshall Islands, while also having a few submarines around, patrolling, making sure that if they do move, then we'll be able to catch them. We need to make the Marshall Islands the grave of this carrier, which is most likely the carrier Enterprise. We kinda know where Lexington is. I have no idea where Saratoga is. It might be in the San Diego area. Might be anywhere else, to be honest. I don't know where the AI could have moved it by now. It did take some time for my submarines to arrive, and they may have missed it. Okay, we'll flood the area with submarines. Okay. We'll head over here then. I mean, they may very well swing towards the, well, back towards Pearl Harbor. That's definitely possible. But in case they swing south, I'm going to have this submarine intercept. Oh, damn it. Okay. Just to the north of the Gilbert Islands, south of the Marshall Islands. There we go. We'll head down here. The task force will be caught, and it will hopefully see their carrier destroyed. Da 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 da. So we're going to patrol around the north of the Marshall Islands here as well, in case they try to come out this way. Ah, goddammit. I always end up clicking the wrong bloody thing. That'll do. So we'll try to make good of what we've got over there. We do have a bunch of these submarines here. We do have an enemy task force, supposedly. An LCVP. Now, I do not know what an LCVP is, so what we're going to do then is we are going to find the ship types here. We're going to have a quick look at that, so we're going to look for LCVP. LCVP. LC? Landing craft. Ah. Interesting. Could they potentially be launching an invasion already? I kinda doubt that. I don't know, I really kinda doubt that. I doubt they would have anything in the area so quickly. It seems a little bit out, well, just out of the realms of possibilities. So we'll patrol around this area. I do want to find out what it is, so I will divert submarines that are nearby. You are right there, so you might be able to engage. We'll have you just patrol this area, basically. I'd love it if you could intercept whatever this is and just see. Yep. Okay. We do have a lot of submarines in the area. Right, if they head towards where the enemy could be heading, that'd be good. Trying to set up a net here. At the same time, I won't set everything towards this because, well, if the AI was smart, it could have basically detached some ships to act as bait. Okay, we'll have that many submarines sent to that task. Okay, and we still do have some submarines over here. Kitabutai is on its way. He's on its way down there. Okay. Right, we are good to make it there. Apparently these guys aren't, but they can replenish at sea. So I'll do that. There we go. That spread the fuel out. That's quite nice, actually. Okay, so they're only going to be able to move this far, I think. Yep. So that's what the green circle is. Right, Kitabutai. Surely you can move further than that. Yeah. Okay, so you'll be here by the end of the turn, then. We do have an American destroyer... Well, sorry, an American submarine off the coast here. Which is less than good. So... I may dedicate another submarine... No, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer another destroyer. Okay, I'll do it the other way around. Okay, so we'll have two of them transferred. Do I have any damaged ones? I'll give you a damaged destroyer. And... Sumi. There we go. So you now have 4 destroyers as an escort, which is pretty decent. You're still going to be following some way behind, but you will catch up eventually. Okay. And see what we can do. Now we do need to deal with this over here as well. 22 knots. I feel... Oh, right, sorry. This may... Well, it will in fact slow the flotilla down, but I'd rather them to be together. It increases their AA potential over here, which is just... It's a lot better, just the anti-submarine warfare too. I need them together. Right, I'll have you set to surface combat, and at least you'll be in a position to hopefully defend yourselves. Right, so you're headed towards Saigon. That's good. Good. So they'll be about here next turn. I could change their movement orders and then at least... Yeah, so I'm going to do that actually. Okay. Actually, I can set that as a route. Waypoints, basically. Okay, waypoints. So there. Then the second waypoint is obviously there. Take the safest. How does that affect it? Yep, there we go. So that's the safest route. That's good for us then. That's what I want. Okay. Now, I could do with having some planes transferred closer. What do we have over here? In fact, what is the level of the airbase here then? Let's take a look at that one. So over here we have... size. Okay, selected the base. Size 2 airfield. Over here... It is a size 4. Having some fighters transferred over here though is just... is good. I can do that then. Right, so we do have... what do we have here? C5M2s. Right. I can see their range. So they were able to interdict in here, which is good. Actually, no, these are reconnaissance planes, okay. These are both fighters. Obviously, these are zeros, which is fantastic. Ah, we'll return. Not using drop tanks. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have them use drop tanks. Sweep. Escort. Select target. Okay. There we go, at least they have some training and some rest time as well. But I'll transfer some more planes over. Oh, these KIs. That's not bad. So this is a KI. Let's take a look at what this plane can do then. So this is the Oscar. Now, let's take a look at the Oscar. Aircraft comparison. So compare it to the Zero and see how it stacks up. Okay, A6M2. Looking for the Oscar. It's not bad. Ooh, it's actually nowhere near as good, but it's not bad for the time being. It does have some fantastic maneuvering, though. That's actually fantastic. Okay. So I'll have you transferred to the base. What in the name of hell was the name of that base again? Ah, select on map. I love that option. That's not quite right. Okay. Ah, sort of Trang. There we go. Yep, they're using drop tanks. That does increase the amount of fuel usage that they do take. No, they're on airfield attack. I'd like them on escort. Okay. There we go. As we've increased the amount of planes that we do actually have over here. So we now have 101 aircraft, which is actually quite a large amount of aircraft. I may have to check if it can handle that. Over by one, actually. I think we'll be able to survive that one. So these guys are all on on escort duties. That should be okay. I should probably actually, I'll set the KI-43s to sweep. There we go. And sweep. Possibly a higher altitude. Yeah, we'll leave it as is then. Okay. So we do have Congo on its way back. We also do have a heavy cruise over here, Chokai and Sigil. So what I could do then is I could have them meet. Huh. In fact, you're ready to go, so I could at least send them over there, and then at least we could have some kind of defense over here. So I think I definitely will do that. So they'll move out there. There we go. Could have these destroyers head down here too. Okay, so you're going to head down here to Kota Baru. There we go. So at least we could put together another surface task force, which is decent enough. And we'll have to see if we can take the Prince of Wales down. I mean, we've probably dealt some decent damage to it with our torpedo strike, but who the hell bloody knows in the reality of conflict. The Congo and Harugna will head back over here to Kamran Bay. Alright, we do have a submarine here. You're patrolling back, good. Patrol round here. We do have some shipping over there as well. Patrol craft. It's not very fast, is it? Around here. Okay, that'll do. So we did get some nice success over here with our planes. Do I have any other planes that are capable of taking such missions? Transports. Okay, reconnaissance fighters. Ah, G3s. Fantastic. Right, then on airfields attack. I'm going to have them on anti-surface anti-submarine warfare, sorry. There we go. Interesting. Right, that'll do nicely. Ah. I think that's more than enough to catch these submarines. And if we can catch them, then that will be fantastic. Okay, range 8, I'm going to increase that to 10. There we go. Fantastic. Lovely. Hopefully we can try and catch something. Let's see. I should be using my plane to China as well. There's a lot of these little groups over here. It's hard to notice them all, actually. Well, there's a good amount of them, and I can put them all to use, which is fantastic. Okay. Right, so you are taking on fuel. That's not a huge amount of fuel, is it? Either way, I'm going to have that sense of Sarka, but at least we could have some fuel trouble with the task forces. At the very least, it gives them that little bit of range for free. Then I could just have that go and refuel somewhere else. Could be sent out here, but I do have a task force, sorry, a tanker refueling over here, a truck, which I can send out and will send out to meet Kitabutai when the time is right. Right, so hopefully that will work out. I don't think there was really much else to be done. Now we should have our invasion forces nearing. Okay, so I see they're going to take on some fuel. Okay, fair enough. Yep, escort. There we go. Kitabutai will continue to head towards this direction. Okay, that'll do. Okie dokie. So, right there at the end of the episode, so thank you so very much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I will resolve the turn in the following episode. So until next time, guys, thank you for watching, and goodbye. Do remember to, well, comment down below, and subscribe for more. So, goodbye for now.